Alrighty, so let's go ahead and move into our IDE. And if your Spring Boot app is already running now, please stop it. And let's do some housekeeping work. So what we'll do is we'll actually close our IDE. We'll copy some project folders just to keep our projects organized. Now, this is an optional step. It's not required, but I like to do it just so I can keep my projects organized and I can easily go back to a previous version of the application. Again, that's my personal preference. There's other developers who prefer to simply work with one project the entire course. So it's totally up to you, but I'll do this housekeeping task here. If you don't want to do it, feel free to skip past it. All right, I'll go through and close all my tabs here. And I'll close this window. And now I should have just a basic IntelliJ window. I'll go ahead and open up my file system here. And I'll move into the Dev Spring Boot folder. And I'll move into the O1 Spring Boot Overview folder. And I'll copy this project O2 DevTools Demo. And then I'll just paste it right here in the same directory. And then I'll just rename it. And I'll call it O3 Actuator Demo. Now I'll go ahead and open up this O3 Actuator Demo in IntelliJ. And one cool trick here is that you can simply drag and drop your project folder over to IntelliJ and it'll automatically open it for you. Okay, excellent. So you can see up at the top, O3 Actuator Demo. So that's our project that we have open right now. And that's the one that we'll use in this video. And with step one, we'll actually edit the Maven pom.xml file and we'll add the Spring Boot Starter actuator. So I'll open the file here, zoom out and expand the window. I'll just go ahead and copy the dependency from above. And then I'll just kind of move down here and I'll just paste it. And I'll just move in here and just update the entry for the artifact ID. So this will be Spring Boot Starter Actuator. And just to kind of keep myself on track, I should have entered this earlier, but I forgot, but I'll just add the comment right now. So this is for adding support for Spring Boot Actuators. So this will give us those additional REST endpoints for free. No real need for us to write any code. And this is all for the management and metrics of our given application. Now, by default, only /health is exposed. The /info endpoint can provide more information about your application. You can actually customize it. Now, to expose /info, you need to make an update in the application.properties file. For this property here, management.endpoints.web.exposure.include equals health, info. We're simply giving a comma delimited list of endpoints to expose. Also, we'll set the property here for management.info.env.enabled equals true. And once we set these two items up, then this will expose the /info endpoint. Now I just want to go ahead and test this out by just simply running my application here. So I'm just going to run it as a Java application. And if I expand the window here, I can kind of investigate just a little bit. So if I move to the bottom and kind of scroll over to the right-hand side, we'll see this entry that was created here, or this log entry. It says exposing 2 endpoints beneath base/actuator. So those are the new endpoints that's given to us for free, thanks to adding the Spring Boot actuator. And remember, all of the actuator endpoints are prefixed with /actuator. So let's go ahead and move to step 2 of viewing the actuator endpoints for /health and also /info. So I'll just swing over here to my web browser and I'll open up localhost 8080/actuator/health. And this gives us the status of up. So this can be used by external monitoring apps to see if our application is up or down. And remember, we can always customize this logic for specific business cases for our given application. Now let's also access /actuator/info to give us information about our application. And remember, by default, it's empty, but let's go ahead and fix that. Let's go ahead and make the update so we can get some customized information for our application.